Hi, fellow Bloxers. Welcome. We have such an amazing show today for you from the Broadway Youth Ensemble. I'm here with Amelia, and we have some amazing carols that her children are going to sing, and you're going to learn a little bit more about the Broadway Youth Ensemble as we go through it. So as we go through this, I just wish everybody a happy holidays, a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy New Year. Amelia, thank you for your time today. I know that during this holiday season, the Broadway Youth Ensemble is so busy, but we appreciate your time. Maybe you can just introduce yourself and what the Broadway Youth Ensemble is.
Hi, I'm Amelia DeMaio, and I co-ran the Broadway Youth Ensemble with my partner Joe Baker, who is a Broadway composer, musical director, and we started this years ago because several people were asking us all the time to bring our students, who are professional kids essentially, to join their projects. And then Broadway Youth Ensemble was born when tenor Ronan Tynan, who has a group, I think he was like the 3 Irish tenors, he did a beautiful thing for Smile Train, for bringing charity to those children, and Broadway Youth Ensemble was born for that performance.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was many years ago.
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing the cheer to young and old, meek and humble. Ding dong dong, we will ring, go caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how raising a sound, or the tale, telling a tale. Hearing while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding, 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 dong, ding, 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 dong. Oh, listen all around, ding, 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 dong. Sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing cheer to young and old, meek and humble. Ding, dong, dong, ding, ring, go caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising a sound, o'er the dale, telling a tale. Hearing while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding, merry, merry, merry Christmas. Ding, merry, merry, merry Christmas. Oh, listen all around, ding, ding, dong. Ding dong, ding dong.
Honestly, break from school, spending time with family. Probably like spending time with family and seeing family that I haven't seen in a long time. Seeing family and presents. Spending time with my family, opening presents, and playing out in the snow.
I saw we had, I think, 16 or 17
Yeah.
kids here today, and I think you said they're from all over, from Connecticut to Virginia. So
Yeah.
how do you
that work?
become a member of
How does
this?
that work? We've done different things, but it seems right now to be mostly word of mouth. And it started out with just the students from my vocal program, and then it branched out to their friends and other people that heard about it and saw us online, and then they reached out. And they'll generally send a little tape of themselves singing and say why they'd like to be a part of it. And then we have a little audition process, and there you go. Yeah.
Awesome.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon Virgin Mother and Child, holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly
Ooh, probably Home Alone.
Probably Home Alone. Christmas Chronicles. Home Alone.
You know, there's Broadway over there in New York City.
Right,
So
yeah.
what is there a linkage between the two?
Yeah, so the Broadway Youth Ensemble became Broadway Youth Ensemble because even when it started, amongst the children, there were about 50 Broadway credits amongst the children that were there. And now I would say there's probably, well over 100 Broadway credits to be shared amongst all of them, because all of these kids are really, really into this. It's really their life's joy, and they're in this business, a lot of them professionally, yeah.
Many nights we've prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid of
Mashed potatoes and gravy.
I have a lot of foods that I like. I'm just gonna name one. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Lentil soup. Nutella crepes.
Tell me about some of the benefits. We talked a little bit offline about how they make friends, and this kind of keeps them maybe away from some of the other things that they might be doing.
Yeah, so the wonderful thing is that many of these children do not have the opportunity to go to a performing arts school. And so when you talk to them, when you get a chance to really talk to them, you'll often find out that they're not super accepted in their schools. They're not always the sports kids. Some of them double as that, but they don't feel a really wonderful sense of camaraderie with some of the people that they're with on a daily basis. So another great reason for this was to really forge friendships with children who live in many different places. And this became their favorite time of the week, to see other kids who really felt the same way they did. When we started this was one of the only forums for that. Now it's really exploded. There's tons of Broadway workshops and theater workshops and things that people can do to find those friends. But Broadway Youth Ensemble was really another reason we started it, was for those friendships to be built.
Sure, and you said some of these friendships can last forever, even turn into a marriage.
Yeah, some of them have turned into marriages. Families have become incredibly, incredibly close. It's beautiful. I'm very lucky because as a teacher of sort of music and extracurricular activity, I've gotten to watch several generations grow up from literally ages 4 through college. And then my partner today, who is with me, you didn't see her on camera, but Danielle Colangelo, who does a lot of administration and choreography, she was our student when she was 9 years old.
Wow.
So, and I did get to go to her wedding, so I'm very lucky and blessed for that.
One little Hanukkah candle, burning, burning bright. One little Hanukkah candle on this first dark Hanukkah night. Two little Hanukkah candles, burning, 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 burning bright. On this second dark Hanukkah night. Burn, Hanukkah candles, burn. Hanukkah candles, 3 little Hanukkah candles on this third dark Hanukkah night. A miracle happened on that day. Returning to our temple, we lit the lamp to pray. A miracle, when the precious oil was gone. We waited for the darkness, and yet the lamp burned on and on and on. Feast of dedication, feast of the Maccabees, cradle spinning, games are beginning. Read the Torah, dance the Horah, light the Shamash, light the light. Feast of dedication, burning, 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 cradles, candles, fifth Hanukkah night. Burn, Hanukkah candles, burn, Hanukkah candles, 6 little Hanukkah candles on this sixth dark Hanukkah night. A miracle, we celebrate this night, returning to our table, where all is warm and all is warm. A miracle, those who came before our God, but our family forms a circle that goes on and on and on. 7 little of dedication, burning on feast, 6 little candles on this gate, Hanukkah night. Burn, Hanukkah candles, burn, Hanukkah candles, 9 little Hanukkah candles on this last dark Hanukkah night. Burn, Hanukkah candles, burn, Hanukkah candles, 9 little Hanukkah candles on this last dark Hanukkah night.
Probably, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Sleigh Ride. Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. Roar by Katy Perry.
And we talked a little bit about during COVID, things changed a little bit. And you were actually talking to students from all over the country.
Yeah, it was very interesting. So within literally 24 hours time, Broadway Youth Ensemble made an extreme change in direction, and we became an ensemble for people all over the country. We put it out there, and we had online rehearsals once a week, and we had when it really first started, we did 10 weeks of cabarets. And so this gave these kids who were stuck at home a chance to really want to study their music and really want to work together so that they could do these wonderful cabarets. We even had kids writing some really fun songs about the pandemic at that time.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it was
awesome.
pretty cool.
And it gave them some social interaction when everybody was not able to go out and do that.
It absolutely did. It was a real blessing for all involved that we were able to do this for everybody.
Holiday time in Hawaii. The sun is bright as can be. The waves are high, surf is up. I'll race you straight to the sea. Holiday time in New Jersey. The Hanukkah candles burn bright. Latkes and dreidels and chocolate gals at my Hanukkah party tonight. In our very small, big round world, a very small, big round world, with friends and family from so far away, you can share the wonder of the holiday. We're such close friends from far off corners of our very small, big round world. Holiday time in Tobago, Trinidad, Brazil, New Orleans. It's carnival, get your costumes on. Come down and join the parade. Holiday time in Vienna, Chris Candle Market, oh boy. Christmas treasures, chocolate pleasures, a season filled with sweet joy. In our very small, big round world, the very small, big round world, with friends and family from so far away, can share the wonder of a holiday. We're such close friends from far off corners of the very small, big round world. Holiday time in Malaysia, the Chinese New Year, oh my. Dumplings and noodles, good luck and long life. The dragon's ready to fly. Holiday time is the greatest. It's the same wherever you go. Parties and presents and family and fun. It's the happiest time that I know. In our very small, big round world, the very small, big round world, when friends and family from so far away can share the wonder of a holiday. We're such close friends from far off corners of the very small, big round world, the very small, big round world, the very small, big round world. Yeah!
Toughest song to learn, I think, would be Carol to the Bells.
Probably When You Believe. One Little Hanukkah Candle. Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo.
How do you pick the songs that you practice and you learn?
Oh gosh. Sometimes we are asked to do these songs for different events, and so then we put them together, and then it becomes part of our repertoire. We don't rehearse as hard as we do for one event, so believe me, if you give us a song to sing for your event, we're going to sing it for the next few years. Like you guys
Sure.
asked us to do Joy to the World, and we had a really good time with that. Luckily, a lot of people knew it, but we just rehearsed it for the first time the other day, but you can bet you're going to see that song with us every year now.
And it was amazing.
Thanks.
It was amazing.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare His room. Let heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let all their songs implore. O'er fields and floods, cross hills and plains, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. No more let sin and sorrow grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He comes to make His blessings flow, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of His righteousness. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
Thank you for all the time that you all have put into this. I know that we were here all day. It felt like all day. It was several hours, and those kids did absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. They had such a good time singing for everybody. So
Awesome.
happy holidays from all of them.
Thank you. And thank you, fellow Bloxers, for staying with us. I hope this brought you into the mood as we go into our holiday slowdown. Just a lot of good cheer and good memories and lots of big smiles. So thank you all for attending. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year.